Amazing animal facts: the quokka, Australia's cheerful survivor. The natural world is full of remarkable species, but few have captured the collective imagination of people worldwide like the quokka, Cetanix brachyurus. Known affectionately as the world's happiest animal due to its perpetual smile, the quokka is more than a cute face. It is a resilient, adaptable marsupial that plays an important ecological role in its native habitat. This essay explores the biological characteristics, behavior, habitat, reproductive cycle, conservation status, and cultural significance of the quokka, highlighting the challenges it faces in the wild and the importance of responsible conservation practices. Biological classification and physical characteristics. The quokka is a small to medium-sized marsupial belonging to the family Macropodidae, which includes kangaroos and wallabies. It is the sole member of the genus Cetanix, making it a monotypic genus and biologically distinct within its family. Adult quokkas typically measure between 40 to 54 centimeters in length, with an additional tail length of about 25 to 30 centimeters. Their average weight ranges from 2.5 to 5 kilograms. They possess strong hind limbs adapted for hopping, small rounded ears, a short snout, and coarse brown-gray fur that helps them blend into the underbrush of their native habitat. Perhaps their most iconic feature is their facial structure, which naturally curves into a friendly, open-mouthed expression that humans interpret as a smile. While the smile is a result of facial anatomy rather than emotion, it has made quokkas an endearing symbol of wildlife. Habitat and distribution. Quokkas are endemic to the southwestern region of Australia, with their most stable and well-known population residing on Rottnest Island, located off the coast of Perth. The name Rottnest itself is derived from the Dutch word rattenest, meaning rat's nest, a misnomer coined by 17th century Dutch explorer Willem de Vlaming, who mistook quokkas for large rodents. In addition to Rottnest Island, smaller populations also exist on Bald Island and in parts of the mainland such as the forests and scrublands of Western Australia. Quokkas prefer habitats with dense ground cover, which provides both food and protection from predators. These marsupials are nocturnal, spending daylight hours sheltered in thick vegetation and becoming active at night to forage for food. Their preference for warm, humid coastal and forested environments makes them particularly sensitive to habitat destruction and climate change. Diet and behavioral ecology. Quokkas are herbivores and rely entirely on vegetation for sustenance. Their diet consists of grasses, sedges, leaves, stems, and succulents. They have adapted well to dry environments and can survive without fresh water for extended periods by obtaining moisture from the food they consume. Quokkas have also been observed engaging in coprophagy, the re-ingestion of fecal matter to extract additional nutrients from plant material, a common trait among herbivorous marsupials. Socially, quokkas are not particularly territorial or aggressive. They are generally solitary or found in loosely connected groups, especially around food or water sources. While mostly silent, they can communicate through low growls, hisses, and soft clicking noises. Despite their docile nature, quokkas are capable of self-defense and can scratch or bite if threatened. Notably, in extreme circumstances, mother quokkas may eject their joeys, baby quokkas, from the pouch when pursued by predators, a brutal but effective method of self-preservation, as the noise and movement of the joey distract the predator, allowing the mother to escape. Reproduction and life cycle. Quokka reproduction is seasonal, usually occurring between January and March, which corresponds with the Southern Hemisphere's summer months. The gestation period is approximately 27 days, after which a tiny, underdeveloped joey is born and crawls into the mother's pouch to continue developing. The joey remains in the pouch for around 6 months before beginning to venture outside, though it continues to nurse until about 8 months of age. Interestingly, female quokkas can engage in a reproductive phenomenon known as embryonic diapause, where a fertilized embryo is held in a dormant state until environmental conditions are favorable or the previous joey has left the pouch. In ideal conditions, a healthy female may produce 2 offspring per year. However, reproduction is closely tied to food availability, climate, and predation. The survival rate of joeys on the mainland is lower than that on Rottnest Island due to the presence of invasive predators like foxes and feral cats. Conservation status and threats. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, currently lists the quokka as vulnerable. While populations on Rottnest Island are relatively secure, mainland populations have drastically declined due to habitat destruction, predation by introduced species, and the impacts of climate change. Urban expansion, agricultural development, and increasingly frequent bushfires have eroded much of the quokka's natural habitat. On Rottnest Island, quokkas have become so accustomed to humans that they often approach visitors, leading to the popular and viral #QuokkaSelfie trend. While tourism has brought awareness to the species, it has also introduced new risks. Human food is not suitable for quokkas and can cause digestive problems. Moreover, repeated exposure to humans can alter their behavior, leading to increased dependency and vulnerability. Consequently, local laws prohibit feeding or touching quokkas, and fines can be levied against those who violate these rules. Conservation efforts have focused on predator control, habitat restoration, public education, and establishing protected reserves. Cultural significance and global popularity. In recent years, quokkas have emerged as global icons of positivity, largely due to social media. Tourists flock to Rottnest Island to capture selfies with the seemingly smiling marsupials, and their images have appeared in viral videos, wildlife documentaries, and promotional materials for tourism in Western Australia. The quokka has thus become an unofficial mascot for Australian wildlife and a symbol of conservation awareness. Beyond their photogenic qualities, quokkas are a reminder of the delicate balance between wildlife conservation and human interaction. While they serve as ambassadors for their ecosystems, their popularity should not overshadow the urgent need to protect their natural habitats and support the preservation of biodiversity in general. Conclusion. The quokka is far more than a social media sensation. It is a resilient marsupial that has evolved unique adaptations to survive in a changing and often hostile environment. From its distinctive biological traits to its increasingly vulnerable conservation status, the quokka represents both the wonder of Australia's native fauna and the challenges faced by many wild species today. While its smile has enchanted people across the globe, ensuring the long-term survival of the quokka requires more than admiration. It demands responsible tourism, effective conservation policy, habitat protection, and sustained public education. Only through such efforts can the quokka continue to thrive and serve as a symbol of both joy and resilience in the natural world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of the quokka, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow our page, Wild Wonders, for more fascinating stories about wildlife from across the globe. And now we'd love to hear from you. What is quokka called in your own language? Share it in the comments, and let's celebrate the diversity of cultures and nature together.